Hello, I'm Philip Stoten for EMSNow. I'm here at NEPCON Shanghai and I'm joined by Günter Lauber on the ASM SIPLACE booth. Günter, thanks for taking the time to talk. Can you start by telling me what's new at the show and what's the show been like for you?
Yeah, the show so far is running very well. We have a lot of visitors here at our booth. We have new products. As always, we show new products at trade shows, especially in Shanghai. We have a DI. This is a very competitive mainstream machine suited for the Chinese market. And then we have a new printer. So we also have a printer now to offer in our portfolio. And also on the software side, obviously, as always, we have new innovations and new products to show.
Okay. And the DI seems really interesting. It's kind of a out-of-the-box solution that hopefully will bring some new customers to SIPLACE that really don't normally think of themselves as SIPLACE customers, perhaps.
That's true. That's obviously for our existing customer base. We have a lot of D customers in China. They continue to buy it in the DI machine, but it's also to address a more price competitive market and to extend our market share in this area.
Yeah, and we were in Nuremberg last week, and it felt that machine would be very appropriate perhaps to some of the Eastern European market. Is that an area that you think would suit that one?
Also, not only Eastern Europe, also in some other countries in Europe, for example Italy or so, where we have to consider price. That's also in the Americas. So the D series is not only a China machine, it's for the world markets, for certain market segments.
And it feels a little bit like that's more and more the case now, that you have to look at it as one big market. Does it feel like that to you? Everything's becoming more homogenized, the same issues and same challenges are now facing China that face Europe and the US.
Do you mean that
in terms of labor rates, in terms of lean and efficiency?
What I believe, but it's hard to judge at the moment, but what I believe is that maybe production becomes more local again, that it makes more sense to produce close to your end customers again because of logistic costs, because of labor costs getting equal. If you look, Mexico has the same labor rate as China now again. So why going to China for production if you can do it in Mexico to serve the US market? So maybe there's a shift back to more local production.
Yeah,
but
it's interesting.
Let's see and wait.
Yeah, some people are calling it reshoring, some people calling it regionalization, but it's definitely there, isn't it?
I think so,
yeah. And the China market generally, obviously it's becoming more competitive, but there are some new regions opening up, like Chengdu over in the west, and new sectors, more automotive going on here, for example.
On the regional base, yes. I think the expensive areas like Shenzhen, Shanghai are not so competitive anymore, so you go more inside the country. That this is definitely happening. And automotive obviously is an interesting market where we have, by the way, good solutions to address this market, and we are following this closely, and there might be will be growth in China in this area, definitely. And China is at the moment the country where the most cars are sold. And at the moment there's a show going on, automotive show at the same time. So this is a big market.
Yeah, and there are certainly a lot of people at that show. Unfortunately, my taxi driver took me there yesterday, so I was able to visit that one. We've just been through a pretty hectic routine of trade shows. Nuremberg last week, California a few weeks before that. Bit of a break, and then we go into the autumn shows. Really big show for you is Productronica, your home turf. What can we expect there? New products, anything exciting?
As always, you can expect a lot at Productronica. This is, as you said, our most important show. This is the world-leading show for electronics assembly equipment, and we will show a lot of new products. I will not tell you what, but will be interesting. We'll definitely address the areas in the SMT process where we still can improve and help our customers to produce faster, better, with higher yield and an end. So they address the whole SMT process and SMT area. We definitely have some interesting things we will show at Productronica.
Yeah, and it's interesting. It kind of, as you say about the efficiency thing, it closes that loop that we've talked about before with that really strong engineering element that you bring from your home in Munich, and the efficiency and the ability to build economically over here in Asia. That's something that is really key to your philosophy now.
Yeah. This really pays off. Being part of ASMPT now, this really pays off and shows that the synergies we were thinking that we will have, really we will have those, and we bring in a strong engineering team with German engineering, and we can leverage from a huge production base in Asia, and then bring this together and then combine really German engineering with Asian flexibility and efficiency.
Yeah, it's fascinating. And it seems only yesterday we were talking about that merger, but it's been, what, 2 years now, I guess?
2 years, it's 2 years, and feels like it was like this forever.
Yeah. No, it seems they delivered on what you expected, which is the key. Günter, always a pleasure. Thank you for your time. Good to talk to you, and hopefully see you before, but see you in Munich at the very latest.
Definitely latest. Thank you very much.